And what is the most beautiful memory you keep of your youth?
I would say that I have a lot of amazing memories from my youth of being with horses. That was like what I did all the time when I was young, and I spent a lot of time at the stable and with animals in general, but horses, and I have so many amazing memories of being there and working with animals and training and trying like a new thing and being bad at it and then getting better at it, and that feeling of like accomplishment and sort of safety in a thing that was completely my own, separate from my family. It was like a safe place for me. It was lovely.
My secondary school, my friends, going out, hanging out with my friends. This is something that really remains. That these friendships, they stay really forever. So I've changed many places where I lived, worked, but my friendship from that time remained. So I was also, how you say it, maid of honor on a wedding on my friend that I knew from school when we were kids. Yeah.
Djetinjstvo. Djetinjstvo mi je, mislim, bilo najljepše. Znači, bilo je samo učenje, igranje, plesanje. Igrala sam rukomet za Inu. Igrala sam za osnovnu školu, 22. lipanj sam igrala rukomet. Pjevala sam, 2 godine sam išla u muzičku školu i tako. Lijepo mi je dok sam bila dijete, igrala sam se i tako, bila sam sretna.
Many beautiful memories. I have a part of my youth which was spent in again in Australia in a different country, and a part that was spent here, so I was a teenager in both. But lots of different memories, just being young and creating, developing friendships and having fun and partying, all the things that young people like to do. And also I enjoyed my high school when I was in Zagreb. I missed my friends from Australia, which was tough, but then I enjoyed, for example, getting my first job and being independent and having a really good time during that part of my life. So all the memories, I guess, from, if we're talking about teenage years, were about friendships and having a good time. That was like the most important thing for me.
Najljepše sjećanje iz moje mladosti. Pa to bi bilo dok sam bila dijete, dok sam bila bezbrižna. Znači možda jedina briga mi je bila škola. Igre na livadi pokraj rijeke sa svojim prijateljima. Ne znam, miris lipe u proljeće. To me sve nekako veže za djetinjstvo i za bezbrižnost.
Pa najljepše je bio taj kolektivizam, kolegijalnost, zanos mladalački, druženje, a onda bili smo i svi zdravi i poletni, puni ideja i iluzija. Sad, kome se iluzije ostvarile, to je upitno, ali nadam se da se nismo previše razočarali. Ako nije išao jedan vid zabave, upražnjavali smo drugi. Nekako mi je ostao najupečatljiviji i školovanja kroz, pa je svako doba imalo svoje ljepote. I rado se prisjećam i susjećam se s kolegama i tako uvijek spominjemo nekoga.
So when I was like a young teenager, preteen I guess, my dad went back to school. He went to law school like at night, and he went from being around not very often because he had a job that he took a lot of his time, to basically never being around. And for 4 years I really didn't see him, and that was really it put a strain on my parents' marriage. And that was just like a really tough age for me to be without my dad, basically. And I have a lot of sort of negative memories from that time of just feeling like sort of abandoned, even though I think he did it for a good reason. I mean, he did it to like, so that he would have another career option, basically. So there was like some admiration, but also resentment. And it really changed the dynamic between my mother and me because we were alone together all the time. And that was kind of tough. It was tough.
Or again, I was 17, spending my best age in shelter. So, yeah.
Probably just the trauma of moving, because when you're a teenager you have very close friends, and then when you have to leave them to go to the other side of the world, that was like the worst, absolute worst memory, but nothing bad otherwise that I experienced. It was a good youth.
Iz mladosti. Pa, dobro, nisam bila baš jako mlada, ali recimo najružnije sjećanje mi je rat na ovim našim područjima. Znači, to je jedino što mi je ostalo ono u sjećanju kao ružna stvar, ružan događaj.
A gubitak roditelja. Sam ostala sama i trebalo je odoljevati svim tim neprilikama, a onda sam se međuvremenu razbolila, dobila sam upalu očiju, pa tako po bolnicama, operacijama i tako da me to vratilo na sporedni kolosijek u životu. Trebalo je vremena da se djelomično rehabilitiram i povratim u neke normalnije tokove života.
So it's actually not really that different from a town like Petrinja. It was a very small, but we didn't have like a town center. You couldn't walk around really, so you kind of had to go everywhere with a car. We lived in a pretty rural area. So it was kind of weird because if I wanted to like see my friends, I couldn't walk there or even like ride my bike there. It was like 10 minutes by car. It was really spread out. So it was a bit isolating actually. And my parents were really supportive about like me spending time with my friends and stuff. And so I would be able to go and do stuff. But, you know, it was just, it was a pretty rural area. But like very safe and kind of quaint. Like you would see like fall foliage in like movies and stuff like that. That's what it looked like. It was beautiful.
I grew up in Šibenik, so it was a really developed town. It was a big town with a lot of possibilities for children and youth and adults, tourists, touristic places, beautiful nature. So it was really developed. It stopped developing during the war for a few years, but afterwards it just continued. I mean, it's fine to be there now. Yeah, still touristic place and big opportunities. So not many young people leave that part of country because they're developed.
Kakav je bio grad vaše mladosti?
Grad moje mladosti je bio lijep. Evo, moja treća ulica u kojoj sam živjela bila je lijepa. Imali smo agacije, drveće, nije bilo puno auta, imali smo se gdje igrati, sanjkati po zimi, zaledimo ulicu, nema prometa, malo uživaj, gladi brada. Super je bilo.
When I was young, Petrinja was absolutely amazing, and it's really difficult to paint that picture for people now who didn't experience this place. It's not, there is, I don't even feel there is a little bit of trace left of that version of Petrinja. It was not just a lot of fun, but it was extremely popular. It was very well known by other Croatians who would be here on the weekends. There was a lot of good food and good music everywhere. You know, we had we had a lot of content, so people came, and also for the river, and it was a lot of fun. People would rather be here on the weekends than be in Zagreb. You know, that was it was a different community spirit. Also, it was a very close community, much larger than it is now, but you felt like you belonged and you knew everyone, and it was just a completely different city to what it is now. I don't think it will ever really recover.
Grad moje mladosti. Bio je siguran, mislim, u tom smislu da sam mogla ostati vani noću, da nisam se bojala za niti moji roditelji za moju sigurnost, da će me neko napasti ili opljačkati ili da će se bilo šta desiti. Bio je, ne znam, miran, imao je nekakav svoj život i ljepotu. Drugačije nego danas. Ja uvijek se sjetim iz tih školskih dana da je za mene moj grad bio puno ljepši, puno više boja jeseni, puno više ljepote i cvijeća u proljeće. Sad te stvari skoro da i ne primjećujem. Znači sve lijepe uspomene iz mladosti, sve me to veže nekako za taj dio života u mom gradu kad je bilo sve ljepše.
Pa lijep je bio i pun je bio mladih ljudi. Uveče smo se šetali po gradu, to je bila jedna rijeka mladih ljudi, tako smo se susretali i razmjenjivali čak i knjige na korzu. Prepričavali smo o ispitima i to je sve doprinosilo jednom ugodnom raspoloženju. A danas grad je jedino do podne, neki ima neku frekvenciju, a inače već poslije podne rijetko kad susretnete prolaznika, a uveče isto tako je to sve sasvim drugačije, tiho, jedino subota malo doprinese životu, radosti u ovom gradu.